What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play series of Stranded Alien Dawn. So, since the last episode, honestly, I can't even remember what we did in the last episode. It's been a couple days. Been trying to catch up on my sleep, but I think we added this little bit of power, added some more here. We finished the walls, as you can see. I think we're starting to work on the no, we're not working on the traps. We don't have enough salvage. Waiting on Ken to get that completed. Oh, yes. We just got the drones, and we were using them. That's what we were doing. I remember. So, now that we have the drones, things are so much easier as we can have them do this. Go and hunt them for me, drones. Be quick about it. And off they go. And we finally have the nests unlocked. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to highlight the nest formation, and we're going to mine it. There's another one over here. I think we took care of a third one as well. There's the bodies. Ooh, a shiny rock. I need to get that researched. It's the shiny rock is just silica. Bunch of crashed ship parts over here. Like 4 just in, I don't know, that's 3 in close proximity. Nice. So there should be another nest up here. Oh no, this nest is still alive. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark this nest for extermination. Type that, and then we'll go ahead and mine. That'll be enough time for my drones to get over there, knock these enemies down. Uh-oh, one drone's about to die. Hopefully it doesn't get attacked. If it does, oh, never mind, it's at full health. I was a little worried there. There's a few pieces over here, nice. Alright, let me go ahead and take a look at my resources. There's a couple other things that I wanted to get built here this video. Guess we got 6 and 1. Defenses on the roof are good enough for now. Speed up time. Let's see here. What about research for Krista? We're working on the carbon wind turbines, which are going to be massive. And after that, let's go for the improved laser pistols. Once all that's done, carbon and weapon and coffee. Yes. Since we're starting to run out of research, it doesn't really matter what you do now, just so long as you're keeping Krista busy. You want to keep Krista busy. If we didn't have as many survivors as we do, or the survivors that we picked up, Katina and Paulette have been massive in getting the resources harvested out of the farm, cooking, allowing Krista a much needed break to do even more needed research. What's going on over here? You guys done killing these things yet? She's getting to mining, which is perfect. See, the more survivors you have, the easier it is for your survival playthrough. Meaning, well, not meaning, obviously, you understand the concept of the more people you have, the easier it is. Really enjoy the end game. We're not even all the way fully into the end game. We just got our feet wet with those battle drones. The next thing we need are the harvest drones. Every episode, you guys, I love coffee. It's my life's blood. It got me through some hard times in the military, some rough nights. Not all of them, you know. I'm a little bit ashamed to admit that I have fallen asleep on guard once. Got the shit kicked out of me for it. But honestly, I'm surprised that's all that happened. You know, falling asleep on guard. Thankfully, there was 2 people on guard, so I had somebody watching my back. But that's no excuse. No excuse. But when you're in the military, you really need to be, conserving of your time. Me, I didn't conserve my time. I worked 12-hour shift for the beginning of the deployment. And on top of that 12-hour shift, I was expected to do at least a 4-hour guard shift. But on top of all of that, I wanted to have a little bit of fun in my deployment. So I played some video games. Nothing wrong with that. However, if you're not managing your time correctly, bad things happen, like falling asleep on guard one time, and then the guy that's watching you, that just watched you pass out, fucking smacks the shit out of you and jumps you, because technically you're allowed to kill somebody who's asleep, or at least that's what it says in the manual. I'm pretty sure it's frowned upon now, but it's in the manual, so you can technically get away with it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Friendly fire is not something to be taken lightly, which is why he just kicked the shit out of me. I let it happen. I didn't fight back. I fucked up. I knew I messed up. I owned it. And I never let it happen again. From that moment on, I learned that time is a very valuable thing, and it needs to be managed. Mismanaged time is a bad thing. Like in this case here, I mismanaged my time, something negative happened, and I got a consequence. On top of that, I got demoted, so not fun. Lost out on the months of pay. I got hit with the book. I learned my lesson, though. I picked myself up. I didn't, let it define my career. I picked myself up, and I carried on. And I made sure that I would never make that mistake again. Bit of shame that I let that happen, but I was a young, dumb kid. And when you're young and dumb, well, things happen sometimes. Probably my most regretful moment in my entire life was that instance right there, you guys. Thankfully, there were 2 people on guard, me and another guy, so yeah, I've heard some stories since I've gotten out about some things that have happened afterwards. Man, like a base got overran, all different kinds of stuff. But I don't know 100% about it, so I'm not going to speak on it, because I don't like to speak matter-of-factly about things that I don't know matter-of-factly. It just makes you look like an idiot. Like some people in some live streams that I've seen recently. I don't like to talk about other people's channels, but it's not too hard to look at my channel and see who I view. One of them being Z-Laner. And I'm just amazed at some of the morons that are in his chat. People that come and say, "Oh, you fell off. You only got 3,000 people, and and Tim, he's got 17,000." It's like Tim's got 5.6 million, and Z has 509,000. So the numbers don't even match. And on top of that, if you really punch the numbers, if you know percentages, if you punch the numbers, you'll notice that Z's actually doing better, because 3,000 out of 509,000 is 0.005, whereas 17,000, yes, it is a larger number, out of 5.6 million equates to 0.003. So who's doing better? He might not have as many subscribers, he might not have as many active viewers, but when you punch the numbers, he's doing better. Because YouTube's all about that algorithm, all about percentages. If people actually understood that, they probably wouldn't run their mouths as often, because they claim to know numbers, but they really don't. You got a calculator on your phone, folks. You know how easy it is to bust that thing out? It takes me 2 seconds, literally. 2 seconds to fact check myself so I don't look like a dummy. But apparently nobody knows how to do that. just talk out of their butts, then look like morons, and then wonder why everybody doesn't like them. Well, it's because you're over here talking matter-of-factly about something that you don't know matter-of-factly because you dropped out in the 5th grade. But enough on that. Let's see how Krista is doing with her research. Oh, she already finished that research up. Cool. So we got the new carbon wind turbines, which we're going to start building some of those, you guys. That's why we started attacking the nests, essentially. As you can see, you need 25 carbon nanotubes per, but these things are worth it. And so I want to give a little bit of a space there. Mainly so that my people can get in between these and repair them when needed. If you just smack, or I think these are fine actually, since there's a little bit of a space between them, but if you stack the, I keep brain farting on their name, the solar panels. If you stack solar panels too close together, they won't be able to access the ones in the middle. Like, I keep doing like this right here with my thing. That means if there was another row, like if this was just all solar panels, you wouldn't be able to access this middle section. So if they broke down, and then they break down and they're useless. So with the solar panels, you want to give them a little bit of room, so you can get in between things. Well, let me take a look. We're only missing 5. That's phenomenal, actually. I don't want no burning cruise vessel. Give me the self-destruct, or give me another person. You know what? Expedition. Let's do peculiar crash site. I'm gonna send Ken. I think we might be able to get an 8th person from this mission. Either that, or this is the mission that will give us the radio to research. In here somewhere. I think it's in the other section right in here. But there'll be a radio that's 5 days. And that's the radio that we have to build to escape the planet. Now, first you build the radio, then you build 2 antennae, and they have to be, decent ways apart. So what I like to do is I like to put one on this side of the base, and then this side of the base. That's how I had the last one. You can't just put them right next to each other because, like I said, they do have to be spaced out a little bit. So the easiest way, like I said, is put one right over on this side of the power, and then put one right over here on this side of the power, and that's far enough for them. Afterwards, I like to use this section over here for my landing pads. As I have 7 survivors, it's going to take a little bit of time to get them all out, so if I build more landing pads, theoretically, I can get more out. I haven't tried it, though. So, again, not going to speak matter-of-factly on that, which is why I kind of ended my statement with like a question. If you could hear the tone of my voice, I know I've got like a deep, bassy voice, kind of sounds monotone with the headset that I'm using. So I'm not sure if you're able to pick up the little inquisitive tone in my voice there. So let's take a look at power. I think we're good, you guys. I think we're good. All right, let's build some stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna unpause this. I'm gonna unpause that. Oh, good lord. Well, let's see here. Production. Let's get some electric furnaces in here. Let's go stupid, yeah? I've got plenty of stuff. 1 and a 2 and a 3. What else can I place in here? I mean, I could place a couple more of these. And have one for each of the items. Print. There's 4 of them. I'm only going to need 3 because I don't need the carbon nanotubes. A chance for salvation. Yeah, it's the orbital. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put this as well. There's 4 things that we can build here, so I'm going to just have one for each. I mean, we've got the power, so might as well use it. And that's our nighttime consumption, you guys. And that's not even done yet. Yeah, sitting at about 2.5 times our output. Looking real good. Uh-oh. Alright, so they're right here, which means... They're dead, they're dead, and they're dead. Okay, that's all of them. I might have missed one. I think I got them all. There's 77, there was 59, there was 15, and then there was 3. I think the math checks out. Let me just highlight it again and verify. Yeah, math checks out. Because we take 3 from, or take 1 from this to make it a 60, plus 15, that's 75, plus 2 is 77. And then while our people are sleeping, go ahead and let the drones do their job. Next thing I'm going to do is unselect, well, not unselect, I'm going to start building the rest of these. As I have plenty of power output, might as well utilize it. Go ahead and salvage that bot when it's time. It's daytime, so they're missing a little bit. Or sorry, it's nighttime, so they're missing a little bit. Did I just say it was daytime and they're missing? Yeah, if it was daytime, they wouldn't be missing nothing. What's Rocket doing? Uh-oh. How'd this happen? Why is he out at 2 o'clock? What's going on? Hold on. I've got to reload this, you guys. Like, game's bugging out? He's not supposed to be over there. He's supposed to have gone to sleep like 3 hours ago. He should have just walked through that, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I have no idea. Yeah, that was so stupid. Yeah, if something like that happens, you guys, I'm going to restart it, because obviously the game wasn't operating the way he was supposed to. He was like right over here walking this way, and then they attacked. Like, even if he was walking this way, like if I didn't see it correctly and he was walking this way at, close to midnight, which is 2 hours past his bedtime, he should have turned around and said, hey, let's go to bed. Instead of, hey, let's aggro everything over here and bring him down on my head. But one thing I'm not understanding is why the drones weren't putting in the work. Like, I'm not understanding it at all. They were majority just missing. Like, absolutely every shot was missed. Alright, go ahead and unpause everything. Hopefully get some hunting going on while it's daytime. Start with the big ones. What's this? Okay. Yeah, look, it's 1700 and Rock is not even over there. He's not even over here. He's over here mining. How'd you end up over there, Rocka? Hold on. This dude's character is bugging out. Vanessa. So he likes Vanessa. Ah, he's gonna fall for Krista again? Come on. Who's Krista like? Krista likes... Interested in Grayson. Sorry, but he's married, girl. Interested in Krista. Husband of Vanessa. How's that gonna go over? Am I going to break up a marriage? Or... Huh? Oh, it's her sister. I mean, Ken's negative 31. So that might be possible. I'm not seeing it happen, no. That was the drone. What is going on over here? Like, they haven't killed one brood mother yet, which is what I had them originally going after. And now my bots are just getting murdered. Like, all my bots just got broke. What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. Like, legitimately, you guys, moments ago, in the last video, we just took down, like, horde after horde after horde, and it did nothing to these things. The drones, not the bots, the enemies. No, the drones, they were doing amazing, and now they just absolutely worthless. It's not making any sense. Oh well. What's done is done. We have a task of taking these things out now. Okay, I need to advance forward because they're just breaking my flamethrowers. Alright, push up, find the rest of them. Have everybody now. Had everybody. What the heck? Ken, have a flamethrower. Go to your people. Lord. No, this isn't the game's fault. I'm just having some technical differences. Sorry, some technological differences. If you're, okay, what's going on with that? Yeah, what's going on? So these two wanted to move forward, and these two didn't want to walk, even though they said they were selected. Oh, my head. There's some tomfoolery afoot. Man, that's so weird. I don't understand why that happens. Oh well. Now let's see here. Did we get any? Okay, yeah, so now we have to do this one more time. Construction materials, disable carbon nanotubes from everything. Except for this one. This is carbon nanotubes, and this is carbon nanotubes. Now we have two of them, as we're going to be harvesting all of the nests as soon as we can see them. So the more storage you have, as when you break a nest piece down, it gives you 100 nanotubes. So when you can only hold 100 nanotubes per slot, and you're going out for several nests, like the one over that way that has 3,100, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could go after that and fill these up and not have any more room for the rest of that node. Yeah, so even these two, if I were to go harvest that one node, that one spot for all 3,100 nanotubes, I could not hold it all. I would have to, start using them. Alright, so over here to research, as we now have all of our food. That's raw food, that's more raw food. What do I have in here? Got raw food, so vegetables I can disable fruits, I can disable that. We can just have the other items. antibiotics. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit the store here first on all of these freezers, as they all hold like 1 or 2 items each. And then we're gonna get them filled. Do I have one for animal fats? That one's for animal fats. Okay, so I can then deconstruct. And it says what about storage space? Storage space for what? Oh, syrup. I guess I can put syrup in here too. And there we go, syrup. All taken care of, antibiotics and syrup. Until this one gets built, and then we can disable the syrup and chuck it in here. Alright, on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and construct some of those. Where'd everything I placed down go? Oh yeah, that's right, I had to reload my game. So let's start from, let's do it over here. Seems like a good spot. We'll put 5 of them, but we're gonna just use the middle one for now. At least until we can get some, you know what, it actually doesn't require all that much on resources, so let's just keep them all active. You know what, I'll keep the 3 in the middle. There we go. Keep the 3 in the middle. Keep the other 2 as place markers for now. Then over here to the 3D printer, I'm going to place 2 more of them. And I'm going to pause all but 2. Or, yeah, I'm just going to pause 2, leave 1. That way this one, what am I missing? Probably metal. Okay, so we're going to need these to pump out metal. Oh, it's because I need scraps. That's right. Need to get Ken at their salvaging stuff immediately. So let's take this opportunity now to try and find a couple things for him to work on. If we run into some nests, you know, fantastic. If not, oh well. And they're asleep. Okay, cool. Here's another nest. And hunt. Ooh, this one has 18 nest formations. Ooh. Very nice. Huh? Nope. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Where'd that nest go? Alright, so for some reason, Katina has decided to come over here and fight these by herself, so I'm going to cancel the orders. Cancel the orders on them. Cancel all that. And then hit play again. God. Katina, you're my healer. You're not supposed to be doing all that stuff. Over to the research. We were working on carbon rooms. Perfect. I need this so that I can get the solar roofs up. And then afterwards, I'm going to select this. I also need to find or produce an AI core. And then possibly knock out some of these 12 or 1 day researches. Alright, so we have our tasks for now. We need scraps. How's my ore looking? 100, 260, see. 370. I get about 370 ore. Let's see if there's anything nearby that I might be able to farm. What's this? Oh yeah, the shiny rock. That's silica. And speaking of silica, what's my silica stores at? Okay. About 500 or 600. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's try and find some ore. And hope to God that Ken does some salvaging. What is he doing? Ken, dude. Oh, that's right. I remember. When I selected the bugs to be attacked by the bots, it hunts them. So, he's over here cutting the bugs to pieces. Great. There we go. Now somebody should come over here and salvage these bots soon. Debris or genuine meteorite. You know what? What's my fuel looking like? Ooh. Okay, we're not going to go and do a bunch of missions like I was just about to do. I was just about to check out a shooting star. I guess we technically could check out a shooting star. And I'm going to send Vanessa. She has my higher mining skill, which means she also has a decent physical. And that's going to be perfect for the shooting star mission. Or at least I'm hoping so. This will be the first time that I've done a shooting star. It says that we can get metal and stuff from it, so, fingers crossed that we do. Wow, that's a lot of electronics that I need to build. Ken, buddy, I hate to say it, man, but you need to get out there and salvage some stuff. You slacking. As for weapons, of course, the two people that need them. Ken, let's give you a laser pistol and a laser pike. And Raka, we're going to do the same for you, buddy. Going to give you a laser pistol. And, come on, game. There we go, a laser pike. Perfect. What's Grayson doing? Oh, he's just... Okay. Alrighty, so we have... Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I didn't realize that it stacked 400 per square. So yeah, we have plenty of carbon nanotubes here. So with that being said, to have... Wait, did we already upgrade this concrete? No, we're at stone. Alright, so we're not even going to bother going to concrete, you guys. Go ahead and pause the game. Where is it? Stone floor. Here it is. Alright, so reconstruct with R2 and down on the D-pad. Carbon floor. And then the same thing for over here. Find the stone floor. Reconstruct and carbon. And there we go. I'm just going to do that part for now. Afterwards, I'll knock out the walls, and then we'll just slowly upgrade the base as we get the resources. Because I think that's going to be it for our resources in the floor. I'm not quite sure, though. Being attacked from over here. Do I have any drones yet? No and no. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. So what we're going to do is grab everybody. Who's missing a weapon? Oh, Vanessa's on a mission. Yes, that's right. Never mind. No, we're good, we're good. And I'm going to walk them out over here. And as soon as Vanessa gets back, we're going to grab her and move her out as well. Mark the location. Mystical Growth Expedition. Hold on, let's see here. The ground here is black, smooth, and somewhat shiny. It forms a star-like shape. 5 identical tall rocks at each point. So when you're standing between these rocks, I know something amazing will happen. Should give it a try. Okay, so what happened? Did I just mess up? Hold on. I think we messed up. Alright, so go ahead and reload your autosave. And if you got this mission instead, since it's Vanessa, I think we have to have a high intellect character for that mission. So we're just going to select the comeback later for now, as I need everybody. Literally everybody. Now I want to... There we go. As everybody's going to be defending. Everybody. Now, is this upgraded? No, it's not being upgraded. Okay, so go ahead and restart this. Go down to the stone floor. Reconstruct the carbon. And then over here as well. Huh? Oh, it's a nest now? Come on. Make up your mind, game. Alright, I'm not going to restart it, you guys. The RNG on this is just a tad bit ridiculous, as you saw there. You know, all I did was restart it and got a different outcome. I kind of wanted that mission, not going to lie. But it is what it is. I think I'm done restarting missions, to be honest. It's just a waste of time. It really is just a waste of time. I had to redo all of these. I had to grab everybody and move them out. And just absolutely wasted like 3 minutes there. And they're already taking damage. Okay. Let's move these guys over a little bit so they're more in range. Okay, move this way. Just moving down the line. We just need to get them all stuck, you guys. I mean, I guess she's fine over there. Sorry, you guys. Just for the sniffle. Not feeling too good again. And my father-in-law got sick. I'm not feeling good. Thankfully, my little one's still doing good, and I'm trying to keep away from her as much as possible. But yeah, do have a slight runny nose. Hopefully, he doesn't get picked up on my mic too much. I know how cringe just listening to somebody sniffle can be. Okay, what's going on? Who's still being attacked? Oh, come on. Katina, draft. Go poke this bug to death, please. Or hit it with that. That works too. Good job. Alright, what devices were destroyed? 4 devices, but it looks like more than that, game. Looks like 7 to me, but sure. Oh, these ones aren't broken? Seriously? Okay. If you say so. Yep, just 4 broken devices, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, this game don't know how to do math, because that's 4 right there. And then I guess these are just, invisible? I don't know. Vanessa, where are you? With your pneumonia, you need to get taken care of. Oh yeah, Vanessa's over here. He's got a better opinion of Paulette than his wife. That's sad. She's not even showing up as husband or wife of him anymore. What is this? Wife of Grace and negative 100. Ooh. Ooh. Well, they're about to get a divorce. All because of Krista. But Krista and Grayson? Really? If you say so, gang. I'm just never gonna get her hooked up with Ken, I suppose. Take a look at resources. Should be good to... Where'd all these go? And it looks like I just used majority of it. I guess this is all ready to be built, though. Getting stone back, which is nice. Get that nice carbon floor. Where's Ken? Sleeping. Where? Oh, going to sleep. Gotcha. I was like, he's not sleeping. Lying game. Reserving a shiny rock. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if there's anything else close by for Ken. I mean, not really. Yeah, not really. We're starting to run low on all of our salvage. Where'd that one spot go? I remember seeing an area over here that had like 3 or 4 things nearby it. Where did it go? There's this over here. No, it's a rock. Never mind. Yeah, where'd they go? I could have sworn there was something over here. Guess not. Must have been my imagination. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I saw earlier. What is this? There's some shenanigans. I can't even speak because my my damn nose is all clogged up. Shenanigans. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't say it. Oh, there it is, I think. This is it. Yeah, here we are. Here we go. I found it, you guys. I just can't see nothing in this game during the nighttime, I guess. Blind as a bat. And this is why we don't play Call of Duty. Can't even see things right in front of my face. Like right in front of it. Or this. Look at here. We got something else right there. There we go. Literally right next to a nest, and I could not see it to save my life. I mean, this one should have just been a dead giveaway. But all the snow covering, it does make it a little bit hard for me to see. Is there anything else now that it's daytime and I can actually kind of see a little bit? It's still snowy. Nah, I think that's it. Okay. So many resources, you guys. I think we're going to cancel some of these. I'm just going to cancel this middle section here. Or not cancel it, but pause the construction on it. And I guess I can pause the construction on that, as this is going to get built. And I'll pause the construction on this, just to help the resource cost a little bit. Waiting materials. There we go. What's this one doing? Oh, from scrap. Yes, yes, yes. 226 of it. Nice. Ken's been busy. And low food. You guys are tripping. What do you mean low food? Did we not harvest anything? Come on. I guess I just gotta bump up the harvest amount. Just take all of this up to 1,000. What are these? Ah, yes, the melons. Definitely take these up to 1,000. And then what was this? Some grain. Again, up to 1,000. And there we go. Right, so they got some tea. Oh yeah, let me take a look at the recipes. Just waiting some of that, and afterwards they'll be using this, and there's plenty of meat in one of these. Here we are. Or can they not use... Oh no, they can use dried meat. Okay, so we're good. The game's just, on some nonsense again. I have plenty of food. Just because some of them don't like it. Let's see here. Is there any food lying around somewhere? Oop, hold on. Gotta come over here and give... Well, let's see what Krista does, honestly. I want to go see what Krista does. Oh yeah, where are these hungry pests at? They ain't getting in. Somebody needs to go shut that door. Like, right now. That's where I get stuck in the traps. Lord. Hold on. Krista, draft. Get the gate, please. There. Alright, so there's only one inside the base. The other ones must have ran away. And we're sitting at 49 minutes. Nearly done with this one. And more or less all we've been doing is just trying to survive the winter. Not a whole lot done. Mainly just getting research, getting some power, some building stuff. Upgrading the rooms. I'm trying to figure out what to call this video. How many carbon nanotubes do I have left? Go about halfway. And then let's go over to where's the stone walls? Probably miss it. There's stone ceiling. Stone fireplace. Stone wall, here we are. Reconstruct. Carbon fiber. Or don't highlight? That works too, I suppose. Stone wall down here at the bottom. Hit the carbon. And then one more time. Okay. And now we have all the interior walls selected. And the little piece above their door. So that'll be getting upgraded to carbon now. Afterwards, I will be upgrading the ceilings. However, that's something we're going to have to do another time. Because currently, I don't have any battle drones available. So, I don't have a means to effectively kill all of the little bugs that are out and about at these nests. But once they get done, once they get completed, rebuilt, I'm going to go ahead and then send them over to that nest with 18. And what that will do is that'll allow me to finish off these ceilings, at least for their bedroom. You know, get the bedroom upgraded to the highest quality. And get some AC. That's another thing I wanted to do, getting the air conditioning. And I believe that is heat and light. Yes, it is. Okay. So the air conditioning, I wanted to place in to get rid of the fireplaces. And there we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause these things just to get some of our other resources taken, or sorry, some of our other structures taken care of. What else is there besides the drones? I have one transporting, repairing flamethrowers. Almost out of scrap again. Game, I am not almost out of food. Knock it off. Okay? That's a lot of food right there. That's some food right there. Yeah, I wouldn't call that food. But yeah, I got some food, game, alright? Leave me alone. And we're over here harvesting these, so we're not running out of food anytime soon. We're gonna get through this. Yeah, we're gonna get through this. But I need to know what Chris is doing again. Bench pressing. Are you gonna do any farm work? Planting. Perfect. That's too cold to sow. That's too cold. Alright, so a couple things that are still too cold to sow. That's fine. I mean, she's still doing some stuff. Can reach intellect 3? Okay. Good for you, Ken. From just salvaging? You can get intellect from salvage? Bruh. That's ridiculous. Ooh. Nice, decent supply of gasoline. Very nice, very nice. Looks like he's gonna fall for Vanessa, maybe? He ain't getting with Krista, though. I can see that much. Oh well. And now I know don't pair Krista with Grayson. Or Raka, as she likes both of them more than Ken. What's my ore looking like again? I might have to activate more. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, not gonna lie, I might need a secondary salvager at this point. I know Ken gets significantly more. He gets like double the salvage, so I'm weighing my options, okay? Yes, if I have more than one person, I can stockpile my salvage faster, though I'd be losing out on double the salvage. I'm just gonna have to bite a bullet here and slow game it. But I'm just gonna keep Ken doing what he's doing, and nobody else is gonna salvage. I need the excess. I still have a plethora of traps that need to be constructed. More metal than I know what to do with that needs to be constructed. So that's what we're gonna do. Just have him doing that. Spacious bedroom. It's getting built to carbon. What do these require? I just need some CPUs. Okay. What about you? And it's currently building some CPUs. I want to cancel it, but I know that I can't until another one is built. And I still need 25 of them, so yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, thank God. Finally getting to the battle drones. Good job, Paulette. Alright, so soon enough, we'll be able to continue our upgrading with the carbon nanotubes. Unfortunately, we just had enough to get the floors and the walls upgraded. Mostly. It looks like some of them aren't going to get built, as we do need 110. So that's probably this front section and this little wall section there. Alright, so unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this one, you guys. I'm going to try and get another one recorded tonight. And yeah, that'll give me a little bit of footage to sit on. I don't like doing this, as you know, last time we did this, I had a lot of corrupted files. But my daughter has started her ABA therapy for her autism, so we're doing that currently 2 times a week. And then we're going to have to do some sort of parenting classes, so my time's going to be limited, which is why I'm trying to get a couple of these recorded. That way I can upload it on the way. You know, I can do the editing, hit start, go do what I need to do, come back, and all I have to do is name the video and let it upload. You know, all the hard part's done. So that's it for this one, you guys. Greatly appreciate everyone who came through, everybody that's watched this video. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, now, a week from now, a year from now, after I'm dead. I greatly appreciate your time. Time's a very, very rare commodity. Something we can never get back. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night. You guys take care. You stay safe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Later.